Good evening, my friends. How are you doing? I'm still at home enjoying my home environment, which is so quiet and very fresh. The trees, the grass, everything is green. I'm even thinking of relocating here permanently. And so I'm really enjoying it. As you can see, the sun is going to set, and it is such a beautiful, beautiful sight, and I love it. As you can hear, the birds are singing. Oh my God, it is so, so beautiful. I'm always very afraid of the night, so especially when I'm here alone. But I've decided just to look around and see uh, the compound, if everything is fine, my trees, my flowers, my fruit trees that I have planted, how they are doing, just to keep the time going. I'm alone here, and it can be very, very lonely. So I have to find something to do. I'm walking around. As I can see, this plant seems to be overgrown. I'm thinking of trimming it because I can't even see the grass down here. So it is not that beautiful. I may have to cut it a bit. So my friends, I have an advice for those who are still in employment and one day would like to relocate at home. Make your home, rural home, I mean, for those who are in Kenya, you know what I mean. Those who are in other countries who don't understand that there is a difference between a house and a home. Here in Kenya, we have a house which is always in towns, and we also have a home which is a rural setup. It is very, very important to make your rural home very, very good, so that when you retire and you relocate there, you will not have it rough. Make sure that you have running water, you have good inbuilt toilets, just the same as the ones you have in town, that you can use. You have fruit trees. That is what I really missed. I planted trees here, but not fruit trees as early as I should have done. Otherwise, I would really be enjoying them now. But they are still very, very tender. I missed that bit, so I'm trying to advise you to make sure that you plant them as early as possible so that by the time you are 60 and relocating at home, you are able to enjoy them without going to waste your money buying fruits and all this. So my advice is that you plant them as early as you can. This place used to be a forest. There are many trees that have cut down. I just wish that when I was planting these trees, I should have also planted some fruit trees. So please do that, my friends, if you are able to. Also, make it flowery so that it is beautiful. When you come out and you look at your compound, it is beautiful, and you will really enjoy staying at home here because it is a very quiet place. The air is very fresh, and there's also fresh food. And also somebody advised another friend of mine, and I thank God that I did not make that mistake, that when you are building a house, don't build a maisonette, because after 60, your knees will not be so much strong to make you climb the stairs. Just make a simple bungalow and make sure that everything is in place. The bathrooms, the toilets, you have wardrobes where you can hang your clothes, and as I have said, you have running water. So that is my advice to you, and if you do that, you will really enjoy staying at home. As you can see, I have trimmed this plant. It looks better for me. Maybe you let me know if it is worse than it was before. I was getting so afraid at night because I was not even able to see what it covered down here. So to me, I think it looks far much better than the way it was. And so, my friends, still in employment, please try to make your rural home a little heaven down here. I am told my pawpaw tree is male. I don't know how people tell that, but somebody has told me I'm not going to get anything out of it here. This is my avocado tree. It has done well, and I think soon I will enjoy the fruits. These are orange trees. As I told you, I planted them late, so I'm not enjoying them now, but I'm hopeful that I will be able to eat fruits from them as soon as possible. Like I do in my townhouse in Nairobi, so is here. I'm trying to trim my fence. Not that my young man here, Dennis, is not doing a good job, but sometimes I just like doing it myself so that he really knows that even though he's here managing all these things, I can also just trim them as good as he does. I am so proud of myself. This is one of the things I have perfected, the art of doing since I retired. As I said in my other video, this scissor used to be so heavy for me. I was not able to trim my fence with it. But now, after I retired, I am able to trim my fence very, very nicely, and I'm so happy. There's nothing we can't do, my friends. There are things that used to be left for men, but not anymore. We can do even better, as it is always said, what a man can do, women can do better. So, my friends, that is the job I'm doing here. I'm really enjoying my life at home here. It is so beautiful. I'm even thinking of not even going back in the city. The place is so sweet, so quiet. The birds wake you up very early in the morning, and oh my goodness, it is so nice. As you can see, I have also managed to shape this thing properly. Dennis did a good job, but I have also tried. I also found that Dennis has a small puppy here. I was making noise for him that he is not feeding it well, so I've told him to buy him food so that it can be healthy. I didn't get my maize fresh ones. They are already dry and are in the store. So I have a neighbor whose were planted late. So I want just to go and bring some so that I can boil. Here at home, unlike in the city, if you don't have something, you can always go and get from your neighbors, and actually you can get anything, which is not common in towns. So she gave me some few. We were chatting, so I'm really coming home a little late. and that is what I want to boil and then enjoy for tonight. They are not that very soft, but this is what is there now. The rest are dry or very hard, but I thank God that she planted late and we can still enjoy the fresh maize from her, and that is very kind of her. So my friends, that is what I have for you today. I'm still at home here enjoying my life. We don't know when I'm going to go back, but I wish I could just stay here permanently. It is such a sweet place. I love it very much. Even though I'm always afraid at night, I really lock myself very, very tightly. I check all the rooms, I under the bed, and I check everywhere. That is how afraid I am. But I'm managing to spend my night alone here, and I'm happy. So that is what I had for you today, my friends. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Please also, if you have not subscribed, why not do so? Just to help my channel grow. So until next time, I say bye.